How y'all doing? Welcome. WOTS. Got our little episode we about to do today. Um, don't mind the hair. Listen, I'm about to get it braided. I haven't got it braided yet, so y'all get to see it in its element. Yeah, I got a lot of hair. But that's gonna be fixed. Anyway, we have a lot to talk about today. Again, thank you for checking in on this. I go with the flow. I don't have nothing really scripted too much. I do have notes that I do put down just so I can be on point and I don't forget anything. Other than that, I just go with the flow and I pretty much freestyle everything. I'm your number one. I don't want to say news show. I don't want to say news, but I do give out the current events. So I'll say number one on current events and then stating my opinion and letting y'all state your opinion. With Watts, you can say what you want as long as you know be respectful. A lot of you can't take it. You like to jump on, you like to say what you want to say, and then oh, I don't want to listen, and then y'all don't want to talk about it. So it really ain't debating. You just think you could just jump on, say what you want, and then forget. You know what I mean? You guys will be deleted. We will not allow none of those posts. If you post something like that, we'll take you right off. I think everybody have a right to their opinion, even if I don't agree with it. I allow my platform to be that platform for everybody to speak their opinion, and I think that's just only right. Can't come on here talking and just thinking that what I say goes, and that's the bottom line. I'm out. All right, well, you ain't giving nobody else a chance to talk and debate their feelings and you know what I'm saying, their opinions on the subject. So I just don't think that's right. Anyway, let's get back into what we about to do. Today we're gonna talk about the walkouts. There's more things to talk. We're gonna start out with these walkouts. Y'all know this is so illegal. Y'all know this is so wrong. You have officers who walked out of the prison. You walked out of the prison and left prisoners unattended. You left other officers' lives in jeopardy. You literally just walked off. If I walk off a job, I'm going to get terminated. I can't just walk off a job. I can't do that. If I walk off of a job of a client because they ticked me off, I'm not going to get paid for that job. I'm going to lose that contract. You know what I'm saying? Kathy Hochul, who a lot of people ain't like him right now, she's not a very liked person. A lot of people got a lot to say about her. Um, Everybody has their right to their opinion on how she's handling these situations. I'm going to tell you firsthand, Miss Hochul has tried to resolve all this. Hold up, let's get some light up in here, okay? Nah, we don't need that right now. Miss Hochul has tried to resolve this. And if you guys do not see that, then I don't know what to tell you because you're just not doing the research. She's tried to resolve this with the union. Now, mind you, this strike is illegal. Like, what's going on right now is illegal. So these guys, like, there's no that it's very illegal. Is what they're doing. A lot of y'all want to talk about how the prisoners, but what these guys are doing is illegal, which can put them in jail. Like it's illegal, and then they're just literally slapping them in the face. It's just not. It's not like we don't even really know what they striking about. What are they striking about? Is it the Hall Act? Because me personally, we already know what it's about. It's about they're scared because they don't want to give the inmates any kind of. They don't want laws for inmates. They want to go up in there and they want to do what they want to fucking do. They want to do what they want to do. Probably gonna get a strike for that. This is my first YouTube episode, so I gotta watch my mouth, y'all. So I'm gonna have to bleep that out. if it's the HALT Act, they have already tried to fix that for you guys. They tried to go back and negotiate on the HALT Act for y'all already. They start taking days away and doing all that to make you guys feel comfortable. So Miss Hochul don't even know what that is. She said the past 10 days they tried to resolve with Albany through mediators. Again, this is an illegal strike, so the union can't even do nothing about it. The union can't do nothing. The unions, like, they're really out of it. The union's out of this. Like, they can't do nothing. You got Hochul literally, to me, seems like it could be a little illegal that she's even going and negotiating with the union on behalf of y'all when the union can't even do nothing. So they tried to give you amnesty. There was an amnesty going on, man. They tried to give you amnesty. They, like, the first couple days, they say, you know what? We get what you're saying. And then they went and rescinded on all this stuff, on these laws for y'all. They went and rescinded on a lot of stuff. Like, they went and tried to help y'all. And say, yo, listen, you can come back to work and we'll just forget about it. You ain't got to worry about no repercussions. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Just come back to work. Don't worry about it. And y'all still didn't want to go do that. So now the amnesty is off the table. That's off the table. You guys literally, like, now, this is illegal, right? And you guys don't understand because you're in violation of New York State the Taylor law right now. All right? You're in violation of the Taylor law. I don't really know what the Taylor law is. I didn't really go in too much with it. But they're in violation of the Taylor law. And really, I'm going to look up the Taylor law for y'all just so we all know what it is. I want to actually give the right definition on what the Taylor law is. The Taylor law is a law that establishes labor rights for public employees. It was enacted in 1967, and it was named after the chairman, George Taylor. It allowed public employees to join unions, bargain collectively, requires public employers to negotiate with employee unions, prohibits strikes by public employees, creates procedures to resolve bargaining disputes, defines improper practices for public employers and unions, and establishes the Public Employment Relation Board to administer the law. This law applies to New York State, the counties, the cities, the towns, and the villages, for public authorities, school districts, and some special service districts. Straight up in violation. And not only are you in violation, you're supposed to be 100 feet away from the facility, and you're violating that. There's so many damn laws that you guys are violating, but you want to go in there and disrespect the inmates. We all know what this is about. R.I.P. my cousin Robert Brooks, and I don't care. I'm gonna put it out there. That's my cousin. R.I.P. Condolences to my whole family that's got to deal with this. My Uncle Robert's out there he's going all over from county to county to all over to spread the word. My little cousin, Robert Jr., he's doing the same, speaking on behalf of his father. There's just a lot of stuff that's going on. And you officers act like y'all don't know that all that's wrong. To me personally, I'm glad that they right now amnesty's off the table. You left these inmates. You're putting up videos now trying to show inmates having fights. We know there's fights in jail. Everybody knows that. So now you want to show the rough fights or whatever? I don't know. We all know that. People like watching jail movies. We know what's going on up in there. But a lot of you officers are literally, you poke the bear, and you know you do. You know. You don't want this HALT Act because you want to, there's more to this law that we're going to learn later on. There's more laws coming out, and I'm telling y'all that firsthand. There's more laws coming out to where that's why they're doing this. They don't want these inmates. These inmates are about to start feeling safer. No, you can't just put your hands on me now. You put your hands on me, there's a lawsuit. These officers know now, just like the police on the streets. Police on the streets, if you can say whatever you want to them, don't get too crazy. Don't get physical. Don't disrespect police. That's the one thing that a lot of people, I guess y'all get this misconstrued about me. Y'all think I don't like police officers. Y'all think I don't like correctional officers. News alert, I got family that are police officers. I got family that's in corrections. Like, I have a lot of good friends that's officers and that's in corrections. I like them a lot. I like a lot of officers. Officers treat me fucking good. Officers treat me good. There's officers that treat me very, very good. And I say this all the damn time. You cannot go and try to use that and say, I don't like police. I don't play that. I don't like certain police. And the police officers I don't like, I make it a habit to name drop them. Fuck them. Oh, damn. I gotta bleep that too now. Anyway. Colossal landscaping, transforming spaces, one garden at a time. At Colossal Landscaping, we believe in the magic of nature. Our passion is to create lush, captivating landscapes that transport you to the world of natural wonder. From the moment you step into your transformed outdoor haven, you'll be greeted by the soothing rustle of leaves, the vibrant color of blooming flowers, and the melody chirping birds. We all love them birds. And our team at Colossal Landscaping, our architects, take your dreams and turn them into vibrant reality. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a piece of land. It's a canvas waiting to be painted with the beauty of nature. Whether you envision a peaceful oasis of relaxation of vibrant flower beds or awakens your senses, we have the expertise to make it happen. Join us in transforming your space and let the magic of nature unfold right at your doorstep. Colossal Landscaping. Call us today. Okay, now we back. Thank you for the little commercial break, the little segment that we had. I'm gonna read to you something over here. Excuse me, had to get my little refreshment break. I had to read you something from Mark Greenoff. He replied to this on the Erie County audit, and this is what he had to say about all this strike and stuff. So you gotta bear with me because I got it in 3 segments, so I have to get it down right. So Mark Greenoff, I'm assuming that's what he said, and this is a couple days ago. He said, okay, I find this, well, I don't know. I was a CO here in upstate, and I quit. Not because I can't handle it, and definitely not because it's a hard job compared to a patrol position. He said, well, I will tell everyone why, as I've stated for years in the past. 1, 80% of the COs I've worked with were dorks or picked on in school. So now they have a bit of power against the types that picked on them. Not saying all. Just where he was, he says. Just where I was. 2, every department is corrupt in one way or the another. They have the COs take bribes, beat, abuse, and anything else you've probably heard. Again, not all, but a good majority. So he's talking about how they beat, abuse, and they do all that. There's more, but why I quit. That's what he says. There's more, but why I quit. He said, I wasn't about abusing my power. I took a job and did the job. I drew the line when technically classified slow person asked me if he could call his lawyer. So, you know, a technically classified slow person asked, can he call his lawyer? He was to be released Christmas Day. Well, the CO who came to cover yelled, sit down. I said, sure, after lunch you could call. The whole time the other is yelling, sit the F down. Short version after lunch was, he asked to call, was told no by the other. He tapped his cell door with his foot, not kicked it, as they're solid still. You know, he didn't kick it, he tapped it. He was then told to lock in. He said the guy was confused and no other CO called for backup. I'm thinking, why the F the Bulls came rushing, stripped the guy down, put a helmet on him. Well, he put a helmet on him after this. Then slammed his head against the concrete wall. They made fun of him and then cuffed him. Took him out of the cell and cuffed him to a boss chair. Takes x-rays. The guy is naked except for the helmet and the protective pads they placed on him. They moved him out of the camera's way and then started punching him, slapping him in the head, called him retard, the R word, sorry y'all, and all the while laughing. He said, I walked out. They said, whoa, you've got to sign off. I said, nah, I'm done, and this is what got me. They said, oh, you're one of them? I said, no, I'm just not one of you. So the administration called me in and asked what's going on. I explained and was asked, why didn't you come to tell me? He then said, LOL. Okay then, I'm marked, so here's my resignation, and plus, there are cameras everywhere. I was told after I resigned, I had a few days to return my uniform and all jail property. Get this, or a warrant will be issued for me. LOL. The abuse almost daily in one form or another. I think they get off on it because in order to get respect, you just show you the inmates can't mess with you. They test you every day, and being violent, abusing doesn't need to take place. People make mistakes. They're doing their time already. And he says, over here, I'm going back and forth, y'all, okay? He says, I'm not talking prisons. I'm talking about a regular jail. Sure, we had federal prisoners waiting for a transfer and gang members, so imagine what it's like in a prison. And yes, do have to deal with some very serious offenders. I get that. And this has been happening since the beginning, and I don't ever see it stopping. Okay, this was a lot longer than I planned to be, but as an insider, yeah, you will hear a different story by different people. So that's coming from a gentleman again by the name of Mark Greenoff. So I hope you don't care that I read that, Mark. You could join and give your perspective here on my podcast that I got going on anytime you want. To tell us a bit about what you know that's going on inside. I have a lot of officers that's not working in there that's going to be getting up with me too, and we're going to be doing that. So I hope you don't have a problem that I actually shared that, because it's obviously you wrote it down on the Erie County Auditor. So that's a perspective from an officer who is actually in county, it says. That was county. That wasn't even prison. I've been in both. You guys have to understand, and I know you don't want to understand, and it's crazy. Everybody's seen the video of Robert Brooks getting killed, and everybody felt bad, but then when the officers start going and doing their thing, and this always happens. They did this when what's his name got killed, George Floyd. They killed the dude. People riot, and they said, and then the officers turned it around to back the blue after you trying to get them to back. Like, y'all, that's what y'all do. So now it's whenever you do something wrong, oh, you're gonna justify it and you're gonna try, and then you're gonna have a short few. I can't even say it's the masses, because there's older people right now that get what's going on, and they refuse to even fall victim to having you think that they're not smart enough to see it. So it's just a sad thing that goes on. You not going with what Albany is telling you have to do, which is get your butt back to work. Because now a lot of y'all sitting there, y'all at your face covers, or we can't let them know because who we are, because we're already going against the law. Yeah, that sounds like something a criminal would do. They're breaking the law, so they're gonna cover their face so they can get away. That sounds like something a criminal would do. But then there's officers saying, oh, we don't want to show our face because we're scared to go inside there. We're scared for retaliation. Oh, you're scared of retaliation? Why would anybody got to retaliate you for doing a strike? These inmates. Unless you're one of them officers that they know. Oh, yeah. A lot of you officers, I think you already know, you got name dropped. They went through all these prisons and had them write down which officers is what. And a lot of your names came up a lot. and then you're outside and you're doing this strike in Attica. They're literally outside Attica jail, the officers, and it's probably only in that jail about, look like there's probably about 20, 30, maybe that, maybe. And every officer that came riding out from getting out of work, they were all sitting there staring them down, just eyeing them down. Every officer who left on their shift, who was actually working because them officers didn't want to work, they were eyeing them down and then trying to intimidate them. That's crazy. That's so crazy. And if you guys don't believe me, all you gotta do is go look up Erie Auditor. You know, I'm just go look him up. He actually goes to these spots and he tapes it so y'all can see firsthand. Now me, I was gonna go to Groveland, but I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't want them to really think I hate them and don't get it. I get it a little bit, but I don't get it because I know why they really truly are doing this. They want that upper hand, and they don't want to go back inside knowing that the same people that they bully, the people that they bully, they don't want to see them face to face because now they can't bully them no more. And they can't deal with that. They want to go in there and say, we won. We still going to do what we got. There ain't shit that can happen to you. Like, that's not that. Like, excuse me. I don't know what I can say on this or not, but I'll be going and bleeping. But they want to say that stuff to them. Like, I think y'all know that. Like, nobody's really that foolish. We're not really that foolish. I don't mind my fingernails and everything. I just get out of work. I have a lot of things I got to do, from music to start the covering and doing a podcast now, because I have a lot of material I got to cover now for the podcast. And this is the first episode, so I hope a lot of you guys share and subscribe, because we're not going to just be on stuff like this. I'm broad. I'm all over the place, and we'll have some fun. I promise y'all. I have a big season ahead when it comes to this, so just trust me and love me. But a lot of people will not agree with me, and that's your right. I am not going to tell you that you have the right to not agree with me. I'm not going to sit here and pick a fight with you because you don't agree with me. You have the right to sit here and speak to me respectfully. Even, you know what I'm saying? If I know you, you're going to mess with me a little bit, but, you know, that's part of the game, and I get it, and I respect it, but, you know, come on, man. We all have the right, and this is what I'm about, love in this world. You're going to learn that through all my episodes. Now, I am about keeping it real. This is a very, very keeping it real station/show, whatever you want to call this, but I'm very, very real. So yeah, you officers who's doing this, come on, go back to work, man. It don't make no sense. Like, you're scared to go back to work. Obviously, we know that. We do know that, and we the people are just speaking on it. Now, by you doing this, you don't have amnesty no more. There's no more amnesty. You've lost your health benefits. You have no more health benefits now. Your health benefits is out the window now. Like, your health benefits is out the fucking window. Excuse me, damn. It's out the window. Your health benefits is out. You right now, this strike, you have no lawyer representation now. You have no, anything that happens, you have no lawyer representation. So now when all this goes down and you getting handed these indictments and they're handing you these summons now, letting you know that it's real, you don't even have a lawyer. You got to pay out of your pocket. You don't have New York State or the union to help back you up no more. That's all out the window. It's out the window. So get it right, because y'all don't even know what you're really striking for. You got COs all over New York State saying y'all striking for different stuff. Everything's different. Like, come on. She's like, the governor said she knows it ain't about the money. Because y'all negotiated that. She said less than a year y'all negotiated that. She said that y'all hazard pay went from 200 to 1,000. She said she looked out. She said she made sure y'all went from 200 to 1,000 in y'all hazard pay. Any new recruit that comes on, 6,500 automatically. Automatically 6,500. I'm pretty sure that's for all. I think that's not only for COs. I'm thinking that's for everybody. I'm not sure, and if it's not, I know people that's working, you know, for the state, so they can, for doing different occupations, so they can tell me exactly how that works. You know what I mean? You know, y'all all agreed on all this. Y'all agreed. Y'all was happy. Y'all was very happy. Y'all agreed on all this stuff right here. You know what I'm saying? She even rescinded on the short because of the shortages of COs that's in the jail. She even rescinded it. The shortages from 70% would constitute as 100% of staffing. They rescinded on that. She said she knew that that was gonna fucking. Oops, damn. Here we go again. She knew that that was gonna instigate all this anyway. She knew. So they rescinded on that. They went and changed all that from the 70%, you know, takes up for the 100%. Like she rescinded on all that. So she's done what she had to do to help this whole thing. Let's just keep it real. You guys are scared of if you want to say criminals, we'll say criminals now. Because I don't want to say criminals because I was incarcerated in there. So I'm going to say this. The inmates. The inmates. I'm not going to talk y'all talk. I was going to talk your talk because in order for you to get it, I have to talk your language. But I'm going to refuse to even do that. I'm going to refuse to even do that. So, you guys are scared of the inmates. You guys know you go to a certain, not bunker, but you go to a certain, what's the word I'm looking for? You go to one of the houses, you know, that's got all the inmates up in there. You go to one of those, and you know you can control all of them through power, manipulation, and just abuse of power. You know that. I know that. I've had hands put on me by COs for no damn reason. And I know y'all say, oh, you probably talking junk, DeWayne. I know you can, if that's your narrative you want. I have no problem with telling you, yo, I was talking junk to the CO and I didn't give a damn. He ticked me off. Nah, none of that happened. I had officers who really tried to intimidate me because a lot of inmates messed with me and they liked me. And I was respectful, so they really wanted to see my angle on things, and they wanted to try to intimidate me. So I've been through all that. There's officers, Officer Mitch. You know your days is numbered in Mohawk. I'm telling you right now, y'all remember the name Officer Mitchell, Mohawk, bald-headed. His days numbered. I'm telling y'all, his days is straight up numbered. He's going to be one of them. So, again, on all this, what I'm trying to say is, yo, y'all on strike right now, y'all crazy. Now, if you're striking because of the amount of hours that you got to do, I get that. I get that. I get that. But to leave the inmates like that for that, you know that ain't what that's about. That ain't what that's about. Y'all already know the indictments came down on my cousin Rob, and y'all knew what was going to happen. Y'all probably thought there was going to be riots going on, to tell y'all the truth. Y'all probably thought there was going to be riots all over the place. That backfired on you. That didn't happen. And then you thought you'd leave, and they're going to just, they're just going to prove that they're animals any damn way. You thought that these inmates, and y'all trying to break them, y'all trying to take away their packages now. Y'all trying to take away the messaging now. They can't even message their families. So now there's inmates, they're reaching out to the families and warning them, like, these are the warnings that these COs are telling us. So we have to warn y'all. We got to be slick with it and quick with it, because not a lot of people can actually talk to their families and don't have access to messaging and tablets like that. Maybe they do. I don't know. I haven't been in jail in probably about, I haven't been in jail in over 11 years. So I don't know. But a lot of people, they don't deserve tablets. I don't know. Maybe you want them to stay in the same mind state. Maybe you don't want them to learn. I don't know. That's their way of communicating with their family, and they have to pay to do that. So if you think they just got a tablet and they just texting people, it ain't going like that. It don't go like that. They got to pay for all that. They have to pay for everything. So, or the families is paying. You're trying to take away their packages now. They're already not eating good in there. Like, y'all literally, because of the shortages, y'all don't even got the workers going in there and working really like that. They got to work around knives. And y'all scared to go in the kitchen now with these guys. Now, I'm pretty sure the cool officers are the ones that work the kitchen. I'm not sure. But 9 times out of 10, it's always the cool officers that like work in the kitchen. They like, and that's why the kitchen runs so smoothly, and you ain't got knives getting took in and people getting stabbed up by knives. I'm not saying it's never happened, but you're not getting that because the cool officers are in there. There's a lot of officers that literally go there just to get their paychecks. They go, they look after, they sit back, they read, they do their crosswords, their puzzles, they do their little rounds every so hour. I can't remember, 4 hours or whatever. Everybody know to stand up. They just go walk. They count. They go back and they let you do whatever you doing as long as you don't kill nobody fighting. There's some officers I'm not gonna. There's some officers out there that just really don't care and they just let you rock. Don't let the sergeant. Don't let them get in trouble by the sergeant. You know, if y'all cool when I come here, I ain't gotta deal with no craziness. Most of them had long nights, so they come in there and if they got a cool, chill dorm, and that's what I wanted to say earlier, dorm, not houses. But if they got a chill dorm and they know the guys respect them and they're not gonna do nothing to jeopardize them, he's gonna sit there and he'll take a nap because he knows he's got a cool dorm. These guys, they might go sneak and smoke or something, but that's the most they gonna do. He ain't gotta worry about that. It's prison. You know what I'm saying? If you in prison, you ain't trying to do something illegal, like trying to smoke a blunt or something, drink a little bit of hooch on one of your boys' birthday. Oh, it's a boy's birthday. I tell you what, the Italianos, that's why I like chilling with the Italianos now. The youngins, like I always tell y'all, the youngins, they all mess with me because the youngins, they listen to me. They listen to me. And anytime there was a problem, they came up to me like, yo, Unc, man, we got a problem. So like the young guns, they loved me. And they thought that I was the freaking, they thought that I was the leader of them. And I ain't the leader of these young dudes. It's just, I know how to talk to them. I know how to appeal and understand what they're saying. So, get it together, y'all. This is crazy. And I'm pretty sure we're going to be back on this in my next episode. My next episode, I don't know when it's going to be, but it'll probably be soon. I have a lot of things I'm going to do for y'all. We have a lot of things. I told y'all I'm going to be doing some taste. I love eating, so we're going to find out. I need all y'all to let me know in the inbox and hit me on a regular WOTS on Facebook. I'm going to start putting WOTS on Instagram too, and I might do the Twitter thing, the X, whatever it is. TikTok, I'll put it on everything for everybody. Y'all just going to share the word for me. But we had taste test, but I do want to know who got the best spaghetti sauce. That's the one thing I want to know, so I'm going to keep telling y'all that. So, we're going to be off of this real quick. We're off of this. I'm not going to talk about this no more. RIP to my cousin again. COs, do the right thing and get back to work. You just don't want to be goons. Some of you are just going along with your partners, and you're actually good COs. So I'm not gonna say that, but I do tell y'all to look up the Erie County auditor. Look at his recent one for Coxsackie he went to, and them officers was getting drunk out there. They're drinking. They're acting belligerent. So if you're against them, they want to fight. They're chest bumping you. Some are getting assaulted. So if they're doing that outside to somebody who got the freedom to walk around with a camera, and they're doing that outside, imagine what they do behind the bars. I'm just gonna tell you, especially Shorty, homegirl with the tattoos all over her face, and all over her neck from Coxsackie. Yeah, Coxsackie prison. Look that up. Look up Erie County auditor. Yeah, check that video out. All right. And yo, my boy from Erie County auditor, I hit you up because I'm right down the street from Groveland Prison. So I'll go there with you. I'm gonna try to be respectful. I'm gonna let you do what you gotta do, and I'll make sure you're good. I promise you that. But you know, I do things a little differently. I try not to be disrespectful unless I'm disrespected, and then I'm not no holds barred. I don't play no games. F them, and I don't care. So as long as I'm respected, I'm gonna respect those that are out there doing whatever they seem fit. But it is what it is on that. Let's go talk real quick. I had some other things to talk about with this DOGE. Real quick. Just real quick. I'm not going too far on this. I'm not saying I disagree with what they're doing with DOGE and how they're doing, but I disagree with how they're doing it. Everything that they're doing right now is so wrong. Elon, y'all need to get him out of here. Y'all need to get him out of here. He don't know what he's doing. I don't really like talking politics that much, but I do because it's so big and everything that's going on. Trump is going crazy. Is it true 83 planes since he's been in office? Since he pulled that DEI stunt? You take Black History Month off of the calendar, but then have people fooled and thinking that you don't have a little bit of racist in your bone. Not even a little bit of racism in your bone. And you go and celebrate it with a bunch of black people. I know they're all Republicans, obviously, but shame on y'all for even celebrating that with him. Y'all go and chill with this dude, Tiger Woods. You was with him. He took Black History Month off the calendar. The first thing he did was try to take DEI and the history of the Tuskegee Airmen out. I was wrong because I said he had not one black male or black female on his committee, his board. I was wrong. I didn't look into it too much. I'm sorry, because I had like my older bro, he got on me and said I'm spreading misinformation, and I don't do that. Maybe I need to be informed sometime. Like, nah, DeWayne, that's not how that went. This is how it is. Like a lot of people do. They hit me up, be like, nah, and they teach me things I ain't know. But I guess he's got one black male on his committee. To keep it real, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I don't think Trump's lasting the whole full term. Not saying anything's gonna happen to him. I hope nothing happened to him. I'm not gonna say I want that dude to get killed or nothing. No, we're not doing all that. I'm not gonna talk like that. We won't do none of that. You know, I want him to have great health and things to go good in his family. But I think he probably will be impeached at some point. He's gonna just keep going and going, and there's no stopping him. He's allies now. He's best friends with Putin. Zelensky and them, they started the war. You know, they're saying there's gonna be a World War III. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Think we're gonna have a World War III? Gotta be ready, y'all. Prices is flying. I'm sorry, every damn thing that Trump promised y'all ain't happened. I mean, you got Republicans mad now. They going back. Wish they can go back on their vote. They wish they can go back on it. Crazy. Trump don't care. He in office now. Farmers? Oh, man. Farmers hating life right now. You really messing with everything when it comes to them. You messing with the money, with the food, everything that's just sitting out. All that, you just got things sitting out. You done. Oh, they rely on the money that's coming in for certain agricultural needs that they're not gonna get now. Ooh. Not only that, you deported all they damn workers. Lord have mercy. You done deported all of them. And if you didn't, you're trying to, you're looking for them. Because I know these farmers, some of these farmers got a bunker. And they got these dudes heading out. You know what I'm saying? You're doing all this. You letting this dude, Elon, he just firing everybody and their mom. He firing everybody and their mom. Ain't nobody working right now. He firing everybody. Federal, I feel bad for y'all in the federal. Like, how y'all gonna go from doing all that hard work, doing all your work, and now you ain't got no job. All these bistros and Starbucks is filling up. Dunkin', everybody filling up, reading their newspapers and filling out on Indeed, looking up Craigslist for jobs now. That's wrong. That's wrong. And then you have to go backtrack and get federal workers that you, oh shoot, we really need them. You had to go get the nuclear workers back. You had to go get them back. You learned like, oh shoot, I could just do that. And then you had to get the people for the swine, the flu, you had to go and handle that. You done got rid of all, oh, you needed them. AI is running things now. Lord of mercy. Yo, we have a lot going on. I'm going to be here to stay tuned to make sure that we are on point with whatever's going on. I'm going to try to stick with it. I'm not good with this political stuff, with the politics, but I'm following and I'm watching, and I know which to follow. I'm not, oh, yo, this fake news. Why y'all saying every damn thing that go against what you believe is fake news? Your narrative is not what it is. You don't put a narrative on it. Reality is reality. And WOTS is here for reality. See you next time.